I know you're obviously a fan of both fighters, but who do you not only have in that fight, but who do you see? How do you see it going?
You know, it's very difficult. At first, about like 6 7 months ago, man, I would say Javante Davis is going to murder him. I would say it, but there's this cool confidence that Garcia has that just come out of nowhere, and it makes it seem like he has a couple tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he's got speed, he's got power, he knows the ring, he's got ring generalship, he's been boxing a long time. So it's not going to be just an easy slam dunk fight for Javante Davis. It's going to be a tough fight, and it might be a tough fight for the first 7 8 rounds. And I think that because of Javante's power. He carries his power from round 1 to round 12. He's always going to be dangerous in that fight. But then again, you look at the speed and the ability of Garcia is like, he's fast. And not only is he fast, he's strong. And not only is he strong, he's a lot bigger, a lot taller than Javante. So I think it's going to be a nice, cozy fight. It's going to be a tough fight.
Who do you have taking it, Javante?
Oh, yes, the power, like I said, he carries that power from round 1 to round 12. So you can never count him out. He could be losing every single round, but till the final bell, you cannot count out Javante Davis.
They've made a lot of a big deal of this rehydration clause in the fight. I don't know if you heard about this.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Is this, as an ex-fighter, obviously, and as a coach, someone who's been around the fight game for so long, is this that strange to have a rehydration clause?
Yeah, it's strange, but it's also a brilliant step to make by Javante Davis. Is brilliant because he's a lot bigger. He's a lot bigger than Javante. I think he's 5'10".
He's taller. I think Javante hasn't fought anybody except Pitbull Cruz that was his size.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like, he wants to make sure that height comes in at the right weight. Not that height comes in at a heavier weight where he's more strong physically and can carry that strength through the rounds. So it's just a smart thing by Javante Davis. He's not draining. It's just smart. He is the champion.
Based on past opponents, because this is the biggest thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Javante's fought tougher opponents. Javante's fought more champions. So even if they weren't necessarily the greatest fighters, they were proven and they've been tested.
Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Who is the better fighter that Javante has fought? Who is the better fighter?
He fought Gamboa.
Gamboa's old. Gamboa's old, and
for me, it's just the fact that it's been guys who have been tested. Even though they're not necessarily top names like Mario Barrios,
but also tested at a lighter weight.
Could possibly, yeah.
At a lighter weight, now you're fighting a star. This kid's a star. He's not just a boxer. He's a star.
You think that's going to play a factor in the fight itself, not in the build-up?
I think that he's gonna have he's gonna have to man up to who he says he is, and I think this is the time to do it. You've got to remember, he's asked for this fight. He asked for this fight, so there's something with it. The kid he's super. He's a superstar. Yeah. This kid has changed the whole thought process of boxing. Listen, he's not even. I don't even know where he's ranked. I don't even know where he's ranked, but he's getting a fight, a title shot. He's doing everything that's not done. So
that's what kills me is he's a bigger star than Javante, but not because of boxing.
Yeah, not because. But wait a minute. He's been boxing from he's 7 years old.
Yeah. And that's why it's a weird thing, because he actually is a boxer.
And he can box.
He can fight.
He's not a YouTuber.
He's not Jake Paul. He's an actual boxer.
Actual fighter.
But I don't think he's been active enough.
I tell you what kind of smells kind of funny. What smells kind of funny is when he fought that kid from England, and
what's his name?
And he dropped the kid. He stopped the kid with a body shot, but he also got knocked down. I don't think he's fought after that.
No, he fought twice since then. Emmanuel Tago and Javier Fortuna. Yeah, so he's fought twice since then. Fortuna and Toga, I think. Both wins.
Oh yeah, Luke Campbell. Okay.
Yeah, Luke Campbell. Yeah. But even that, Luke Campbell was probably the most complete fighter, or the most accomplished fighter he fought. And yeah, he did get knocked down. He gets a lot of credit for getting back up. But he popped right back up.
That was an Olympic gold medalist too.
Right. Do you think do you give Ryan, I know obviously you give Ryan a shot. If Ryan is able to pull this out, how does he pull it out? What's his game plan to pull it out? If you're Ryan's coach, how does he beat?
If I'm Ryan's coach, I'm having him sit outside with his jab and throw on the right hand and finish up with the left hook every time. I'm having him stay on the outside, doubling up on the jab, moving left, moving right, and picking him off with that left hook. At the end of every punch, that left hook is coming because Gervonta is aware of it.
And he's short. He's literally right there, because thing doesn't really lift. He like whips the punch. He just turns into it. It's a nice
have
punch.
To keep him outside. You just have to keep him outside with the jab and with the hook, pop. Because his hook is long. It's not a short hook. It's a long left hook.
But how does he keep Gervonta off of him?
Well, like I said, he's got to move. He's got to move with the jab. He's got to move. He got to use his feet. If anything, he's got to use his feet.
Yeah, that's a tall task.
It is a tall task because that power is numbing.
Yeah.
That power is numbing.
Yeah. And he's a good boxer. Like, Gervonta doesn't get enough credit for being a
He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's nice.
But at the same time, what has Gervonta put his body through in the gyms? Maybe there's something we don't know. Because I've heard that he's gotten knocked out in the gym before.
Gervonta?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I've heard he's got knocked out in the gym before. And it was by a heavier guy. I actually met the guy in Vegas.
He confirmed it?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
What weight class was he?
He's like 150 or something like that.
So Gervonta is sparring big dudes.
He's sparring big dudes.